Good day and welcome to the program Midday Show, where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And the same way so they get me on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. Mina Adeyemi Jackson, where they bring this edition of the program Midday Show come to you. Like all time inside the program, we get plenty news reports and music day inside the program. So continue for day with me for the next 1 hour. As also inside the program today, we get for talk to the public relations officer for Guma Valley Water Company. We can talk about the World Water Day and serve what the Guma they do for say the address water challenge now free tongue. The program now midday show. You can be part of the program by way you go send message to the number 077 981 981. Or go now we get the Democracy Facebook page. Also, you go follow the program live. Drop a question or comment on the issue we will discuss inside the program today. The program na midday show. The program na midday show and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. The program they continue and we start to look at issues inside the program. The country manager for Gold Salon, James Riak, don't say for 2026 Gold Salon done budget over $5 million for support government na area them like agriculture, health, blue economy and other one them. They talk this way Gold Salon together with Cotton Tree Foundation and Caritas Salon go present the annual budget and activity plan for 2026 to the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development. I'll be part of this engagement and put these reports together. The Ministry of Planning and Economic Development get mandate for guide government for put together idea for care development to people through planning with a document we get in them, but our government for develop the country. But for make this happen, government need the support from different players them, like local and international non-governmental organizations them, we can help government take development and rural community. But inside the past year them, one challenge where government don't face that the fact say government not can know about the activity or couple of some NGO them where they operate in the country. Because of this make the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development decide for come with the open information sharing system where this now platform where local and international non-governmental organization can explain about the activity and say the couple where they use. For sake of this make Gold Salon, Cotton Tree Foundation and Caritas Salon don't go present the activity plan and budget to the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development for the year 2026. Where it talk, the Deputy Development Secretary, Ministry of Planning and Economic Development, Usman Conte, talk about the reason why the ministry decided to come up with this system.
For us as a government, we do appreciate the interventions of the NGOs in helping this country towards developing our society. But more often than not, NGOs are engaged in activities. They do a lot of things, but many people, especially those of us in the city here, sometimes we don't know what they are doing, but they are doing a lot of work. So today it is an information sharing session. We have the media here telling the people of Sierra Leone as well as the government what you are doing.
The Salon Association of Non-Governmental Organizations, SLANGO, the umbrella body for NGO them where they operate in the country, will make the national coordinator for SLANGO, Alice James, say this system will help promote transparency and accountability.
Na SLANGO, we believe say transparency na in the foundation of the work we dey do. And as long as you are a member na SLANGO, we for also believe say transparency and accountability na the foundation of the NGO where you dey run. And I know say all the one the way they na so today then committed to that. And then they make sure say all the data una they present today, the reports say una they give, the project outcomes so una they give. Now information the way we go able for access na other means. Now the public, now on our website, for ask una seller, una presenter now, una able for presenter and to we.
Gold Salon are one of the organizations where they go present the activity plan and budget for 2026 to the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development. We make the country director for Gold Salon, James Riak, talk about the budget and activity plan for 2026.
The annual budget for 2026 is $5.9 million. And in terms of the focus areas, as an organization, we have a strategy which is aligned with the government policy. And our strategy is from crisis to resilience, in which everything that we do, much as we have crisis one in a while, we make sure that every intervention is also geared toward a resilience of the community. And we do that in working in 4 thematic areas, which is emergency preparedness and response. We work in health, social behavior change, we have WASH, and then we have food security, livelihood, mainly on the blue economy.
James Siriak also talked about waiting the organization not able to do inside the past year.
2025, our reach that is a unique people reach was 1.5 million. When we say unique, it's because there are people who work with us, but they can benefit in multiple areas. That is 1.5. From 2018 to date, we're working in Kenema and Moyamba, and then we have constructed 780 water facilities in those districts, serving over 200,000 people. That is unique beneficiary as well. And in terms of our Blue Economy program, we have restored over 200,000 mangrove trees across the coastal communities in Freetown and also in Gambia. We also created access to informal finance for about over 430 women in Freetown using the BSNA and youth. And also we reduced post-harvest loss by 25% across 7 coastal communities here in Freetown.
Inside Inyon Talk, the Minister of Plan Economic Development, Kenya Bale, say the open information sharing platform go make government through the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development know about NGO and activity and couple, whether they use for implement program them.
One thing I want to say is that we appreciate as a government the transparency, the willingness for the NGOs for provide this information, for open with our books, even financial information. Years back, we've been waiting referred to as suitcase NGOs, briefcase NGOs. The NGO director now Moped don't ensure say we don't get any briefcase NGOs whatsoever. We know what you're doing. They follow up on what you're doing, your location, and for verify waiting when they do, waiting when they say when they do. So this all not to the benefit of the people of Sierra Leone. Now that's we there for.
The Minister of Plan Economic Development, Kenya Bale, and for assure NGO them, we present at this meeting say the ministry will continue for support them for CC. They're able for implement it in them where they don't plan say that they do. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Adeyemi Jackson, the report. And the program that made this show, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As I mentioned earlier today inside the program, I will talk to the Public Relations Officer for Guma Valley Water Comlin, when Dr. Peter Edward Lamine, where you can talk about the work of Guma and SEP, the thing them way Guma don't they do for CC the address water challenge in the country, and also the World Water Day celebration where Salone they join other countries them for celebrate. Well, every year Salone can join other countries them for celebrate World Water Day, waking up on March 22nd. And this na day where the United Nations and other body them puts together for CC they bring voice system where they into water management for make them look into some of the things them on how for address water business in the world. Well, Salone na one part of the country then they where don't they observe this day. Well, for this year World Water Day, our Salone to go Guma Valley don't they celebrate the day. Also the thing them way they don't they do for CC the address water challenge that the country that the capital city make we get Guma Valley Water Company when the Public Relations Officer Dr. Peter Edward Lamine. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good afternoon and good afternoon to listeners.
Before we can look into the World Water Day, don't we start for look? It don't be a while since we get on the studio. Waiting so far, they happen at Guma Valley in terms of addressing water challenge.
Yes, so much don't happen in the last 10 years. You know, other things, plenty things they happen before the 10 years, but the last 10 years, a lot of infrastructural improvements, you know, don't happen because we don't able for construct the Angola water supply system. We commissioned 2 years ago, where they serve the people that we they Hamilton to Adonkia. So this new water facility stationed at Angola community, and primarily we decide for construct that facility there through the help of donor funding and government support for serve people that way there. Now then 5 communities there what they can name. And the Hamilton, the Bango Farm, the Ogo Farm, the Adonkea community of itself, and the New Jersey community. So as I say, from Hamilton to Adonkea, all of them communities we form within this landscape. They benefit now from the Angola water supply system. This one go tell you say now one way for improve access to water. So we people them way they now western area. Of course, the mandates of GUMA don't be expanded. Before 2017, we just charged with the responsibility for provide water to Greater Freetown. But due to the good work the company done do over the years with the limited resources, of course, governments began for look into them, and parliaments began for approve another coverage. So the GUMA Act number 6 of 2017 don't give away the mandate, the responsibility now for supply water, not only to Greater Freetown, where you be there in the Western Urban. Now the Western Rural self now with responsibility for getting water. That tells you that we don't get plenty responsibility now and for provide water to over 1.2 million residents in the Western area. The GUMA Dam where they mile 13, where they constructed in the 60s, now for cater for a population of about 500 to 600,000 residents. But due to migration, just after the war, we experienced a lot of rural to urban migration. Plenty of people will become Freetown, refuse to go back in village. And due to that, the population now Freetown and the Western area as a whole increase. Seriously. So now, as I talk to you, the midterm census report of 2021 don't suggest to we say the population of Western area alone is more than 1.2 million. Imagine the dam way they construct a commission for supply water to about 500 to 600,000 people. Now get for cater for 1.2 million people.
Okay. Earlier on, you talk about the GAM, the dam way,
the Angola water supply system, yeah.
Construct during the colonial days.
Okay.
And now the population will increase over to 1.2 million or so.
Right.
Before then, GUMA be the plan for build a new dam for CC, they're able to address the water challenge.
Right.
What is so far the Apple with that project?
There was a project in 1985 for construct another alternate dam, where just sound like the Mile 13 dam, with the Mile 13. Now Ogu community, they will do all the survey, all the paperwork, everything, they submit. But we never get funding for go ahead with that project, say. That is why that project never see the light of day. But as I talk to you, we get other projects in the last 10 years, I mentioned, we don't come into existence. You don't see the light of day, like the Angola water supply system I talk about. Now one of the projects there under the Freetown Wash Environment, Aquatic Environment Revamping Project. We talk about developing and improving access to water. So the infrastructure in there, Angola don't be completed. We don't connect over 2,000 customers with the benefits currently from the Angola water supply system. And what's that mean? The GUMA Dam will be the source water for those 5 communities from Hamilton to Adonkea. Now we don't shut them down.
Okay.
They get their own facility now where they get the water.
Okay. You mentioned, say, the reason why this project for construct an alternate dam now go before now because of funding.
Yes.
But we see in 2013 when the government decide for create a separate ministry for they in charge of water business. One of the key priority area now for construct a new dam for Freetown. And from the report here, different body then they come in for support for a particular project. Say, is it the challenge there on the side of government or from donors?
Well, that one didn't be 1985 where we not be get funding for go ahead with that project. But as I talked to you, I said the last 10 years, a lot of improvement and inroads don't happen. We are in we see some projects they come to light now. And as I talk to you, the Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation we launched the Wash It project now in Sumani Hotel last year, where the president self go and do that launching day. And as the program they progress, I will give you some of the details of that project. And inside that project, say, then we don't identify as a water sector areas then where they get high rainfall, where if we construct more dams there or dams than there, we will get more water for supply more people. All day part of that package there in that project. You know.
So, in other words, Guma get plan for constructing new dam.
Yes. We don't. We engineers don't do that survey. We don't identify 9 high rainfall areas or zone. We say if we construct dams, of course we'll get plenty water.
What's that inside there?
Well, Tutik community in one, even the Mile 13 of itself, because you know say the Mile 13, the main Guma dam they up. The lower of the dam, where the dam can full during the rains in August, all the water where they spill from the dam can down, they go inside the sea, number two beach. So now if we get a lower dam built, just like the dam where they up, it will get all the waste and the water and the way they flow, the excesses of the water. It will get them and we will use that one day throughout the year. And not only there are other areas, even Hastings, as we talked to you, so Hastings, they get plenty rain. Okay. Yeah. So we don't identify all of those places.
You mentioned, say, one reason we make this construction of this new dam not take effect now because of funding.
Yes.
Now you don't mention, say, through the WASH project where the people together with the Ministry of Health, there is a plan for making Guma construct a dam.
Yes.
And identify 9 locations there.
Yes.
How realistic this be this time around, so that we're not going to see or facing a similar situation we are in, we're not going to launch a project, but the project not come into completion?
All right, thank you so much. We get a minister we're very passionate about in job. When the Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, when Dr. Hannah Aissata Saukpato McCarthy, and Dr. McCarthy don't take a lead in the water sector. Of course, President don't entrust them for make sure say improve access to water. We say water nobody reach, water begin reach. And of course, we get another very young and vibrant managing director of Guma Valley Water Company in the person of Engineer Mariwan Kalon. Then people they very passionate about their job. So what do they do? Then they work together with other sector players. Of course, Sawako self come into play because then they're in the provinces. So in all of this, for make sure say the country as a whole get improved water supply. Now, inside that package, we also try for reduce what we call non-revenue water. We lost plenty water in the street. So man, if you go cut pipe in the street, get water, we don't elephant, so water the waste. Some street pipe, then what we call stand pipe or stand post, they can just go get water in a place, batter the pump head, and left them water the waste throughout the day, throughout the night. So the water and the way they waste, go man and they get money from them, and we refer to them as non-revenue water. So inside this package here, we try for look out for people them as contractors for can fix all those problems. Some pipes and they will get now aging pipes, way on the underground from 1960. So all in one the way if we say it go bust at any time or ground bust already, we'll try inside this package for repair them so that we not go lose water. Then the other one again for storage. This country, we are blessed. During the rains, we get, adequate rainfall, plenty water they come. But one other challenge we get as a company, we not get plenty storage. Yeah, where you pull the Guma Dam, the only alternate, the only subsidiary dam way there, na the Congo Dam, where in fact and the oldest dam of the company, where the regions near Takugama Sanctuary. Well, Congo Dam self under the same project where they call the Freetown Wash Environment Aquatic Revamping Project. Now, projects we also try for repair that dam because the dam with the leak. Now, old man now over 100 years. So the dam with the leak and we engineers find out say this dam the leak. So what's going to do? On the last same project, we do rehabilitate them and the dam they keep plenty water now. So with this minister also, we try for make sure say from 2025 to 2035, we don't make out a work plan, a roadmap for the water sector, for make sure say we're able to improve access to water, make sure say every community get access to clean safe and affordable water. Because now the human rights stand there for we get access to water. So storage, now one challenge we will try for address doing this within this project. Forget all the dams they built. Then also the reservoirs them. Forget reservoirs them. Rehabilitated, one that will for build, so that it will keep plenty water. Even storage tanks. If you go to a place like Guma Gate, Regent, you will see big tanks and they will construct currently. We don't go like 98% completion rate for that project. And that project, they for keep more water, more raw water during the rains. So during the dries, we're able to process them and get to people then.
So you think with 10 projects here, so we don't talk about, come into completion, go able to address the water challenge?
Yes, preferably if also the water they come out when are the catchment areas them, we're able to protect them. Because one major challenge with the company they face now the encroachment within water catchment areas, one of the protected area within the Freetown National Park. We don't observe over the years people they go grab land now water catchment area, go build houses. Somebody will do timber logging, charcoal burning, and all of that. And all in and they unbog water supply. Imagine the dam will get now enable for meet the current demand of water. What is the demand higher than what will they supply? Then people still they encroach and the water catchment zone. They put the bush on fire, cut it, take them, wait for the dam and the way as the water. So if we're able to tackle that one day as a government, protect the water catchment areas, protect the green belts. Nobody no cost the make the enforcement be very, very, very rigid and serious. Then I will assure you say yes, we will get we will complete the project there. I like to build 9 dams and they of course get reservoirs, raise means and treatment plants. Of course, we're able to supply the entire western area. But if we know I like we build 20 new dams, if we not protect the water catchment area, we said the water they come out. We said the water they come out for the dams, for the weirs, then it will be like a white elephant. The facilities go there, we no get water for supply them.
What about household them or communities them where not they get light or not they get water or that by days them come they give them water? When you go in some communities around Freetown, one of the challenge where they tell you that even though they get them pumped, they get them taps them, but water not they want to go them pipe them taps and this is not a major challenge.
Well, we can always tell with customers them if we they get water before, then suddenly you notice say they get water now, you don't duty as a customer now for reports at the nearest Guma office. We get engineers them at the area office, we can go visit you community, your area, or you go check on your host and try for find out why they get water now. And if now blockage, the way we for clear that blockage, then reinstate your supply. If now water don't lost in that entire area, then Guma go do something about that for make sure so you get water. Yeah, the journey concern we will get now. We pipe network no reach water no day. The one that itself we don't cater for them. There is a department where Guma be don't create. We na proper department, we na community water services. There your responsibility now for make sure say we underserved communities and we sell water not they reach. We sell pipe bore connections not reach. Yeah, what we do? We will partner with some other donors them where we will get over 600 miller tanks. Each of the miller tanks then they get a capacity of about 10,000 liters. So we erect those tanks in communities that we call underserved communities or the vulnerable communities where we own pipe network knowledge. For me themselves benefit from the Guma water. So what will they do? The first set of water we get they will call seed water. We will go put 10,000 liters water from the Bowser services, put on there for free. Then we get meeting with the stakeholders in the demand and the community, say we not give people them who they train for manage them tanks there. And then people they manage the tanks and supposed for sell the water and day until 2 batter, 1 leon, or 1 leon for batter, depending on the distance. Okay. Then we then sell, all what Guma require of them, if we count 250 leons, no more, we can pay for another refill of the tank. So if you sell at 1 leon self, you can make more than 1,000 leons, when at 1 million old leons. All Guma require from those tank managers, count 250, can pay for another refill. You will agree with me, say that 250 where they pay for water, and every do for buy fuel for take water from hydrants points through Bowser services and go to those communities. But Guma, they do this one for cushion the burden on those deprived communities, for make sure say then safe get access to clean and safe water, because not the human rights the one day.
Okay. Continue for the with me now the program. In name of Dr. Peter Edward Lamin, Public Relations Officer for Guma Valley Water Company. As and only take we through some of the things that we Guma they do for address what's actually now the capital city. When I come back to you, we can look at the World Water Day celebration and self waiting could be the way forward in terms of water business now the capital city. The program midday show the continue inside the program now. We go for music break. When we come back, we'll continue the discussion.
Guess who's on the mic again? Accurate Jojo. Make we pledge we love and loyalty to the land that we love. Place where we call we home. Nami and you for me. Nami and you for make this country. Nami and you for build. Nami and you for build this country. Put salon first. Make we put we country first. Put salon first. Make we put we country first. Home sweet home. No place like home. No matter how far you don't go home. No forget home. Make we every set and left for when we set. Make we all reset and left for dread we set. Make we love we set because we all now one.
The program na midday show and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and I still get Dr. Peter Edward Lamin, Public Relations Officer for Guma Valley Water Company, as Salon don't join other countries for celebrate World Water Day. When I come back to you, we can look at how Guma done they celebrate this day and all the things they move that on the door. The program midday show the continue inside the program. We look at another issues. The managing director for the National Medical Supplies Agency, Jatu Josephine Abdullah, don't confirm say ACC the investigate 7 will command them in the agency because they allege say they are not able to account for 18 portable ultrasound machine them way now the agency in property. They talk this is one interview to get the democracy, but one engagement where the National Medical Supplies Agency all for talk, but one decision where the agency take for hand over about 7 people where them believe they get hand per 18 portable ultrasound machine them we lost. Jatu Josephine Abdullah talk more to me inside this interview.
Well, we invite the journalists them because we feel say a curve in a time when we want things them for change, we want things them for improve, and we want for ensure say every resources where we are handed they're utilized well, particularly around the area of drug management that we health facilities them. We call for talk about this zero tolerance policy or the strong stance against theft of commodities in our health facilities, missing commodities in our health facilities. Why? Because we believe, say, their resources there so, then get people level with the target. With the target, we patient them for ensure for say, then get the proper care where they need for live healthy and productive lives. For too long, we don't be plagued with this particular issue, where things tend to go missing, where we send things in at the facilities, we know they see them again. And particularly, we want to place emphasis on the most recent event will happen when our portable ultrasound machines them, where we send at the facilities, but some of them gets missing. Currently, what we do, we invite the Anti-Corruption Commission.
Before we can talk about the invitation of the ACC, you talk about ultrasound machines that were missing. One, how many ultrasound machines that were missing? Who said their machine that are missing?
Because now ongoing investigation, some sensitive information they will not able to forgive because we don't want anything for unbog the investigation. So I will put a hold on that. And we go allow the ACC for do their job, what they're capable for do, and then go get back to we and the public on their findings.
So the ultrasound machines, outside the agency be supply the machines also too?
So we'll be sending on some of the facilities, not all the facilities, but some of the facilities them. Both hospital, Western area, some of we other districts them. We send in some of them our hospitals them. Then we also send some of them now we peripheral health units them around the country.
You say the ultrasound machines are so missing. What are the people that wanna suspect say responsible for the missing of the machines here?
So when we get the reports, we do your internal investigation. And then when we get the findings, we present them findings there. So the SEC, with support them for get to the bottom of this. So whoever, as in name, as in individuals them, we're responsible for this. The investigation go able for bring them out and then go face the full penalty of the law.
Again, I ask this question with regard the people that we think or suspect say responsible for the missing of the ultrasound machines here. Is it that we command them at the agency or within the hospitals?
At this point in time, we left all things open. Whether or not we command at the agency, whether or not the people at the facilities, all things open. Why? Because it is a chain. I mean, I can call it a supply chain. It come on one side, it go other side, then it go other side. So if you get 3 sides when at the chain, you get for look at the whole chain. So we know they pull anybody out. The whole chain will be investigated.
But according to the press release we pulled into earlier, Una mentioned say Una hand over some will command them to Anti-Corruption Commission.
Yes, sir.
What are they will command them?
So the people them where we believe say manage this activity from real end, we don't hand them all over. May them go give them statements, may them go give them explanations.
How many of them?
We have 7 of them where we don't send to the Anti-Corruption Commission.
There's 7 workmen them here, so which are the rank to the agency?
Well, they're responsible for receive commodities, for issue commodities, for man some of the stores them.
When I say ACC they investigate now, what's the status of ACC investigation into this matter?
Well, with the SEC, as I say, they don't call them people like so. They've done their interviews, they've done their statements. They don't also enlarge the investigation for reaching at the districts them and the facilities them where we send them particular equipment there. So it is work in progress. From time to time, then they reach back to we for information, for documents, for processes, for even call more people them for go answer to them questions.
This issue of medical equipment missing, now the first time this happen at the agency or now something we don't happen?
Well, we not going to get reports of missing equipment yet. And again, as I say, we don't left the investigation open. We don't want to make any conclusion. We don't want to say we handled it, we handed it. We want left farm where SEC, when are the independent people them for trace the chain from central level to district level to facility level to hospital. Anybody were involved. May they let the.
So in all of this, what's not the position of the agency in this issue?
The agency we vex. We not stand behind this at all. We don't work so hard for show a difference in service delivery. We believe that the responsibility what the government give now for manage commodities them, not so for we safe, now for the people of Sierra Leone. So this particular thing so we don't happen. We are not supporting it at all. We believe that we for be transparent. We believe that the resources that we then give we for give the people them we meant for. Now make now we go reports. We don't wait for anybody for coming to you. Now we go reports. Now we go tell them, say, we don't hear this. We don't do this. But we not to investigators them. Not so we walk around it. You not come as independent people then. We don't follow the structures within the government system where they ensure, say, corruptible activities or bad practices like this not for happen and for investigate them. So this now we stand. We know they support any theft, any people, and we know they hide anybody we found wanting. Whether we find out we find out our district, so we find out our hospital. Everybody could be penalized for that.
That's not the managing director for the National Medical Supplies Agency, Jatu Josephine Abdullah. They talked to me inside the interview. They also confirm say ACC they investigate 7 will command them now the agency because they allege say they're not able to account for 18 portable ultrasound machine them we na the agency in property. The program they show they continue, and inside the program I come over to my studio guest winner Dr. Peter Edward Lamy, Public Relations Officer for Goma Valley Water Company. World Water Day. What's it Goma they celebrate?
Well, the 22nd of March every year, the world they celebrate World Water Day, and this year, unfortunately, it fall on a Sunday, so the celebration began to be postponed to today, the 23rd of March. And this celebration at the Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation, they take a lead in this celebration, and Goma are part of the celebration as well, and other water sector players. And this morning, we see we get a float parade from Aberdeen Road, Wilkins Road Junction to Miata Conference Center for the people that will come on at the west, and also the one that will come on at the east and central part. They will be converged now by PZA and Victoria Park. We said then process come Miata Conference Center. I just the Commander Center Day, the program day on now. And of course, the Honorable Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation will be the keynote speaker for the celebration. For we as Goma Valley Water Company, in our new to we, every year we can commemorate this day. This year, we know one call and celebration. We as a company, we know they say we celebrate World Water Day. In other words, we the observer. Yeah. The reason why we know they celebrate is because we want what we don't accomplish we mandate, or we don't go like 90% in terms of accessibility to water supply within the western area when we coverage there, then we can say we celebrate. As it is now, there is more work to be done. And thankfully, last 10 years, we see the work they come to light small. As I talk to you, Allentown, we know they go water for far too long. This year, they begin get water because we don't rehabilitate the Allentown water facility with the Allentown, and of course, we don't get a new way constructed, now Mortem and Mogeba. Yeah, so Mortem Mogeba, we are now the supply Allentown and treatment plant water, the processor, and give people of Allentown and the neighboring communities in water. These are some of the achievements in the way we will want to celebrate in near future. But as I said, this year with the Observer, we join the sector players in the water sector for observe this day, and of course for make sure say we brainstorm how for improve water, how for make sure say we say water no day, water reach day. And thankfully enough, his station will not be the get water over many years in IMAT. This year they begin get water. Mambo community, we not ever get Goma pipe water. Even though we pipe pass through Mambo community, they begin get water. As I talk to you, they lay distribution pipes inside Mambo community and his station. Yeah. Okay.
So how sustainable this water supply we they talk about? Because you get other dams there. If you go now Wellington towards the mountain area, there is a dam. Where that dam as of now, nor the supply water, now the Wellington community. And you talk of repairing and also rehabilitating dams, existing dams as well.
Yeah, Wellington, Phillip Street, that area, we not actually get dam there. We get where now a smaller water catchments where water they come and go through the pipe and go now with reservoir. We get reservoir there. Yeah. That facility there, of course, we don't put systems in place. We don't do a lot of cleanup there for make sure. Before now, we receive complaints. People they even go broke. Now they wear up. And we don't go there with police and soldier. We go arrest few people. We go there with the chief, the headman of the community. We arrest few people and we're able for tell and say nobody know for book inside that water because that water now they can at the reservoir, we treat them and send them to people. And thankfully, the stakeholders and the community they work with Goma now for protect their own source of water. We tell them say water in life. If we now can't sit down the pollute this water, then I wanna go suffer the more cholera, sicknesses and all of that. Go happen on the community. But we work fine now, and we engineers the waste station there. where they treat the water on a daily basis and dispense them to people. Yeah. So today's celebration, more or less, we observe, and the theme for this year celebration now, where water flows, equality grows, where you go for focus on water and gender, and the highlights of this theme, they bring a strong connection between access to water and gender equality. And of course, Sierra Leone, like any other country, gets women them and girl picking them involved into water business than even we demand them. You see, even the household choice, you see, a woman the more involved, and they will get water, woman and girls, they will get water, bring kind of the home for make sure say water they at the home for do domestic business. Yeah. So, but we don't see say all of them effort the way with girls and women that they make, it gets consequences, it gets challenges. Number one, they get for walk a long distance for fetch water, and number two, they get for spend hours, for collect water day, and three, get for face health and safety risk. So on Saturday, we get water for, the risk we involve high. And there are times, even for go get water, side way pump open a net, girl picking the left and host, they say they will get water on a net. And where they go, boyfriend business will come in, and teenage pregnancy will come in, all of them risks, and they will be able to identify them and profile solutions to them. And some of them, they will even miss them in class. And so we get water and make her go class late or unable to go class. Some woman can even late for go work or not go work at all, or not go to my business place at all because you say, now today pump open. So they make her decide, so I not go work today, man, get water. So with this team, where water flows, equality grows, the phrase they emphasize say, when clean water accessible nearby, women and guys go save time and energy. You also say, girl picking them more likely for attend school regularly because the water then are yours. If you go school regularly, no need for skip school or late for go school, for go get water from a far distance. Then women will engage in income generating activities when we make this one a reality. Then health and dignity of we girls and women go improve, especially when it comes to sanitation. You go in a school, in the schools and now, they get toilets and they need water. We can come and use the toilets, they need water for clean up himself, go to class. Then gender inequality go reduce. Yeah, gender inequality go reduce. So this team for this year, they focus on that for improve access to water and for help level the playground, for make sure say we involve women then in our decision making. We get for do with water business. And thankfully enough, we get a woman as a minister of the water sector. Yeah. So in all of this, we believe say if we're able for look at them problems and they will look at and so, and then solutions that we don't identify, we're able for do them, then we can say we don't do so much. And this year, Guma will be turn 65 years next month, April. So all of them success stories there, no one for showcase to the public, say, from 1961 to 2006, these are the things we Guma Valley Water Company don't achieve.
So the question is, Guma they turn 65 next year.
This year.
This year.
Yeah.
Next month.
April, yeah.
So many goes they ask say 65 years down the line.
Right.
If we don't still the face with water challenge, who's the problem there? Is it not the side of Guma or Guma not to get the support from government?
Well, it is all side. Make a break and dam. The dam where the company we construct in the 60s, now for cater for 500 to 600,000 population. After the war, as I say, people come up and can stay in Frito and refuse to go back. And the western area now, where the new mandate and to Frito now give water, Guma give water now to the entire western area, from Success, go to the second toll gate after Waterloo. So that mandate is huge, and it comes with a lot of responsibility and hard work for attain that responsibility there. So what would you do? As I say, we don't try for engage government, engage donors, write projects, and thankfully some of the projects they don't approve them. Place like Grafton go get their own water facility very soon. the work don't start, they don't done the design phase. In the next 4 years, that project go down complete by the grace of God, and people now grafting till go to Joy. Self go say, okay, we get side what we call we own water supply. Yeah. So Guma not go able to supply water all side if they don't get the adequate funding. Yeah. For build dam, not a small money. A dam like my 13 dam, you need like $200 million for constructor, not a small couple. So people can say, hey, Guma, what you want to do? What's on the other side? What's on the other side? We know they get subvention from government. We they run with self. The bills where they pay, where they pay, now we take for one Guma. We chemicals they would buy abroad. We for can't get the water. We kind of water key. We got to go pay for them, for clear. If we not get the money for pay, they will keep on there. And when you go demortgage, we pay more. So the money where customers they pay in bills payment, now we take for one Guma. And sadly enough, there are MDAs and other customers we still owe Guma plenty couple. We not repay it. Last year, the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, Honorable Ibrahim Tawakonte, we happen to be the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, began for call Guma and ask questions. Guma began for respond to those questions. And we show them, we show them documents where you prove say MDS owe we plenty couple in billions.
That and the MDSM, yeah.
There are plenty. Almost all of them.
Namely?
We're not going to name them now. But they know themselves, you know. So, and what we do, Honorable Tawagi we a mandate, a direct order, order Guma for discontinue water supply to those MDS. We owe Guma plenty couple. So, we go for what disconnect. They say, oh, okay, on the table, more we make arrangement how we pay. So, we go down the table. So, MDA say, more wait for the quarterly allocation. They go pay. Some say they want more. We engage Minister of Finance. We finance go the cut the bills from source before it reach to them. So we get that kind of arrangements there. So we get that kind of conversations ongoing, and hopefully, if Minister of Finance approve for the cuts, the bills and where they owe from source, it will help Guma. That's why you would tell we now say, Guma, what you want to do? Because plenty money they not ticket. Ticket in the sense, plenty people owe Guma we know they pay.
Like how much, sir? What are the money?
Plenty. In fact, as at last year, the MDS to be owe over 32 billion loans. Yeah, that's not a secret. It's in a newspaper, and of course, the news media have been published that report. Say now on that basis, they of course PNCB call we and decide say those MDS we owe we for discontinue water supply. So if we able to get them monies in the back, and other people the way the thief water tap for thief water, then we will get plenty money.
When I go with that decision, the way the Public Account Committee be get owner for discontinue MDSM owner.
Yeah, we started very well.
What will be the reaction of the MDSM?
It be really serious because like you building,
some don't begin pay back.
Yeah, some begin pay. Some begin pay. Whilst others they say, okay, well, more we get MOU, you know. Well, we get an arrangement how they would pay what then they send it. Some refer we to Ministry of Finance for more engage them. So we don't do all the engagement there. And by next month, we hope say they go do what they say. Otherwise, we will go ahead and disconnect because we will not continue for the one complaint in depth. No.
Is it that the money them here so we MDSM get for pay on the kind of challenge for making address water problem at the capital city?
Now, one of the problems, yeah. The other one are inadequate funding, because like the Ogu dam project in 1985, we were supposed for build another alternate dam, just like the main Guma dam number 13 na Ogu. That project will do everything, and every day funding never come for that project. Say, so we're not able to do that project. If we do that project, say we believe say. People in the east nobody suffer for water because that dam they go to supply the water, but that project never actualized. So, but nevertheless, as I said, the rehabilitation of Congo Dam and if Babadori, if you go Babadori, what we call Guma Gate, you go see say we don't rehabilitate the reservoir with the day, we don't even improve on the capacity. We almost double, like I be there, almost double now, the other capacity there. Then we don't get 9 big storage tanks. The other challenge we get, we not get enough storage. Yeah. So now, doing them projects that will come up, this washer project, they will identify, say, storage, the one of our challenges them. So we don't construct 9 big storage tanks now, regions about the. If they drive there, they see the big tanks, them green in color, big one them. That one day now for keep water. During the rains, this country is blessed, or they get plenty rainfall, appreciable rainfall. So we're able to get that water and they fill those tanks, we don't call it raw water. Then during the dries, we'll be for treat water there. Of course, send on a lab, make sure say it clean and pure for consumption. Then we dispense out to the public through the distribution channels.
Concern we don't come up from people now that you go to some communities, you go see Guma go put tanks them, but some of them tanks and they keep empty.
Yes, and one of the reasons for that is because the tank managers they wrongly manage the affairs of the tank. They go pay to them for water, they eat the money, then they can pay to Guma. I tell you, say the first water we get, they will call them seed water. We get it free of charge. What you sell, like, you will make 1.2 million olions or 1.2 newlions. We expect you for just can pay 250 newlions, no more, for more refill a tank. But if you don't eat the aid money, you eat the profit. Then you want me to go back, you give free water, free water, free water. No, we can't continue like that.
When I can explain to communities and when they put tanks there, saying that this will not for manage the water so that Guma go continue for the supply?
Yes, we get community engagement whenever we want for erect a tank in any community. And then community engagement and they will get stakeholders there, including the aid man of that community. Yeah, we get the women leader, we get the youth leader, we get other representatives there. Yeah, the imam, the pastor, all my in that meeting there, I will tell them say, now tank we want for kind of turn on our community for make sure say we not get access to clean and safe water. And in fact, we even tell the stakeholders them in the meeting, we not give we people that want to trust for manage the tank. And then they give with them people then we train them, then they manage the affairs of the tank. So we expect say the stakeholders and the community for supervise then tank managers. Because they give with them people then they will not submit them nowhere from anywhere. So most times what they can sell water, as I say, they eat the money. Then you can pay to Guma. Then when community people don't get water, they will feel that Guma no one supply. No, just can't pay 250 millions, no more. When you go sell the water, 10,000 liters water, you must make over 1 million millions. So 250 can't pay, we fill a tank. So now this is one of the major problems we experience with the tank managers then. Yeah. Okay. Then of course the other issues, the Bowsers they will get enough. And thankfully, under this project where the minister champion, where president will launch, we expect to get new Bowsers there. New Bowsers very soon. When the new Bowsers then come, of course.
How many liters of Bowsers there?
We get 10,000. We get 18,000. First, we get from 6,000 liters. 6,000, 10,000. We get 18,000. We get 20,000. Yeah, liters of Bowsers.
And I think to them Bowsers and they enough for supply community we will get more than how many people? It's challenging.
Enough. They make we able for Brian come up and the factor under this project where the minister the champion this wash it project. We believe say with the new Bowsers they come, say about 23 or about 80. I will check the record. But when the Bowsers they come, we believe say it will improve on the distribution to those communities because they really, really need Bowsers for the response to them. As you pay today, within 24 hours, they're supposed to get the supply. But there are times they take 3-4 days before they get the supply because the Bowsers are now plenty and some of them faulty. So it takes time for repair.
As we round up the program, what will be your message to people where they watch you and listen to you now in terms of assuring them that Guma they work towards addressing water problem in the capital city?
Yes, I want to talk to we customers them because difference between customer and consumer. There are certain people that are consumers that they don't forget the water more and drink where they pay for them. But me want to talk to we customers and we they pay for the water where they use. We want to give them hope, say things will change very soon. Of course, things will begin change. People in Angola will tell you, say things will begin change. We say we don't connect more than 2,000 customers to the newly constructed Angola water supply system. Then people then on the heat side, IMAT, Gloucester, Leicester, Regent, and Heat Station. Go tell you, say things don't begin improve for them because we say water not go, water not begin go there. You know, people in Allentown, safe very soon go begin get water. So I want for continue for talk to with customers and the general public for continue for support Guma, pay your water bills in time. Because as I tell you, we want to subvented agency. They don't give you money. Government don't give you that kind of money, physical money. They will just give you that political will, make sure we get access to donors, talk for we, and then put you the cam. So there, if you not pay your water bills, how you want Meguma improve water supply now your communities or other communities what are not there. So I they talk to them, may they pay the water bills in time, and of course the catchment protection. Protects the water catchment areas. Yeah? Because in all of these projects, Alec will build 20 dams, new dams. We say the water they come out, one are the protected area, the water catchment. We say weirs and dams and they. If you go Cortic, the Born Bush, water not there, for come inside the reservoirs or outside the new dams, then it will be like a white elephant. But only you behave as a responsible citizen for protect the water catchment area, no grief or go grab land outside, for build hose or any other thing. Then, of course, we're able to protect the catchment, we're able to get plenty water, and then new dams that we plan for build, and then new reservoirs them. Then we're able to say, yes, we can now celebrate World Water Day in grand style, which means water don't reach all sides.
Okay. One for the plenty thank you to you, Dr. Peter Edward Lamine, Public Relations Officer for Goma Valley Water Company, for where you take your time for be part of the program today. Well, Fumble, and because of time, we're not able to take some of the messages then, but some other time we'll get Dr. Peter Edward Lamine. We go find time for relay some of our concerns and messages them to them for make the address them. We're Fumble them because of time now, so we go draw the curtain for today's edition of the program Midday Show. Plenty thank you to my producer Theodore Arena, and plenty thank you to Fatmata Samura. We make us see we live on our Facebook page, and also DJ Schoolface for technical support. So till we meet again, Mina Adeyemi Jackson, they say goodbye.